Good morning to all of you, and a special welcome to all the speakers. Especially welcome Sri Atish Kumar Singh ji, Joint Secretary, Minister of MSME, Development Commissioner of MSME Department. Sir, first of all, congratulations for taking a challenging assignment for supporting SMEs in particularly on a different and very unique level. On behalf of SME Chamber, I welcome you rather for supporting us also and to creating very vacuum created one of the very interesting support for SME sector. Special thanks to Mittal ji, Dikshit Saab, Mr. Wagh, Mr. Sontakke, and of course all the participants from the various parts of India watching this webinar. Which webinar, this very interesting webinar supporting SMEs for business growth. We are aware that Honorable Prime Minister has announced the Atmanirbhar Bharat. Atmanirbhar Bharat is very unique concept, and the energetic concept for not only the government officials but in all the stakeholders. And this is a very interesting thing, to support the SMEs. How we'll create the vacuum, or how we'll create the atmosphere or awareness program for making Atmanirbhar SMEs. Atmanirbhar SMEs is most important, initiative by SME Chamber of India, particularly fueling their financial need, fueling their business need, and of course, growth and expansion. We are aware that this is an uncertainty situation going on. The coronavirus is created a lot of issues for the not only the health but wealth and business and economy. uh, SME sector particularly playing very important role by last 3 months for providing their contribution and value supply chain, uh, particularly those essential product manufactured by SME sector, which is identified the Minister of MSME also and SIDBI also. They are playing very important role to fulfilling the needs of the common people, industry, government. All the stakeholders are taking support from them. But how we will support, how we will encourage SMEs to adopt, acquire, and understand the support services available for them. First, from the Minister of MSME, Minister of Commerce, Minister of Finance, Minister of Agriculture, Minister of Health, Ministry of Labor. All the ministries are having different types of the support services, schemes, or in incentives, and other policies for MSME sector. Another very interesting, Ministry of MSME is playing very important role. MSME has, ministry has come out with a lot of changes. The definition change, 3 lakh crore package announced by the Honorable Finance Minister, and Honorable Minister of in MSME, Mr. Gadkari, is talking to every corner of MSME sector every day in India, understanding the loopholes from the policy point of view, understanding the issues and problems are particularly faced by the SME sector. And we are like a chamber, we are integrating all the issues and problems and presenting to the ministry. Now today's webinar will be focusing on how we will support SMEs for better business growth, and to understand more the initiative of the Ministry of MSME, and particularly making the champions, the champions, creating champions and amongst SMEs. It's very interesting. So, Joint Secretary Sahab, we are now focusing more on, particularly creating entrepreneurship, supporting them for ease of doing business, employment generation, export promotion, and mostly how they will be putting more efforts for the creating large employment, because SME sector is playing very important role. And after the change of the definition, of course it will be very unique concept and unique system will be there. So all the banks, all the stakeholders, even rather NSIC is also playing very important role. The particularly MSME DI is also playing very important role, and mostly the SIDBI is also playing very interesting role for the empowerment of SMEs. Mr. Satish Wagh is my good friend. He is also working in the Chemexcel for a long time. He's also supporting the chemical industry to go global. He's supporting the industry, particularly for the expansion of the businesses, acquiring the latest technology, and also he's supporting for the industry to resolve their issues and problems and taking up the concerned authorities. So with this word, I think Jay Saab, some having a brand problem like the internet problem. So once he'll join, then we will invite him to discuss on this. So through this, chamber initiative on the International SME Day, we have decided to provide a different type of support for the SME sector. SMEs, those are looking to go global for establishing their businesses in other country. We are going to support them to establish. Second thing, those companies are capable. They are looking for joint venture, technology transfer, contract manufacturing, strategic partnership with the foreign company. There also we are supporting. Another very interesting thing, after this announcement of 3 lakh crore the financial support to MSME sector, I heard that around say 20 lakh accounts already tapped by the banking sector, and every day the figure is growing. I'm sure all the banks are taking very interesting steps and supporting SMEs on the top. Not only just taking interest for us giving the money, but they are looking for a support for how they will grow more. Another very interesting point now, the supply chain management. Now, under this during this uncertainty situation, supply chain management has disturbed, and I'm sure that the SME sector will come out from that. The supply will start very well. The consumption will be able to. Now, look at the China. Indian government and Indian people have stopped buying from importing China. This will be impact our industry, but आत्मनिर्भर एसएमईज को बनाने के लिए ये बहुत जरूरी स्टेप रहेगा कि हमें हमारे एसएमई सेक्टर के लिए एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी की जरूरत देनी पड़ेगी। एडवांस टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ साथ पेटेंटेड टेक्नोलॉजी लाने की जरूरत है, और एनएससी और सिडबी कैन प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल, रादर एमएसएमई मिनिस्ट्री कैन प्ले। अफोर्डेबल टेक्नोलॉजी कैन बी प्रोवाइडेड टू एमएसएमई सेक्टर। अगर हम ये अफोर्डेबल टेक्नोलॉजी लाकर दे सकते हैं एसएमई सेक्टर को, तो मुझे लगता है they can put more efforts for innovation, invention, and quality productivity, not only for local market, but it can be for a global market. With this word, I would like to invite Manoj Mittalji to share your thoughts, particularly how the as a the banking perspective as a banker, how the the all the PSU banks are giving the support, understanding the the their requirements, and how many banks are in for it, that completing the 20% additional loan given by the PSB to our SME sector. Manoj Mittal ji, platform is yours now.
चंद्रकांत जी नमस्कार, और सभी साथियों को नमस्कार. Atish ji in absentia, I hope he joins soon, and then we get benefited by his presence. But let me start for the sake of time. Last time when we met, चंद्रकांत जी ने जिस एक वेबिनार में एक बार पहले भी बुलाया था, तो उसमें जब बात हो रही थी उससे और आज में फ़र्क ये दिख रहा है, तो नॉर्मलसी की तरफ यूनिट्स काफ़ी बढ़ रहे हैं. A lot of people are saying they have reached to 60 to 70% of the levels they were there before. So that's a very happy sign, a very happy sign. But at the same time, I think one of the biggest issue which is being faced, as I get feedback, I have been talking to our clients, other SMEs, is of course about supply chain. And supply chain में भी चंद्रकांत जी समझ में आ रहा है, वो आ रहा है supply chain वाला, और supply chain में भी particular movement of goods taking lot of time. जो डिस्टेंस 500 किलोमीटर के पहले 2 दिन में कवर हो रहे थे, शायद अभी भी 8-10 दिन लगने लगे हैं यहाँ पर. मे बी as normalcy is restored back, they would be able to do a better job on that front. क्योंकि मेरे से सवाल एक फिनांस के बारे में है. इफ आई सी जो भी गवर्नमेंट के अभी तक के एफर्ट्स रहे हैं, बड़े सकारात्मक कदम रहे हैं, वो 2 स्टेप में इफ आई डिवाइड, वन इज इंस्टीट्यूशनल एफर्ट्स एंड अदर स्टेप्स ऑन द रिटेल फ्रंट. रिटेल फ्रंट पे कुछ स्टेप जो है चंद्रकांत जी ने ऑलरेडी बोले. डेफिनेशन बढ़ा दी गई, डेफिनेशन चेंज कर दी गई है, टेंडर्स की लिमिट है, पीएफ वाले हैं, ये इंडिविजुअल एमएसएमईज के लिए दिए थे. कुछ इंस्टीट्यूशनल एफर्ट्स थे जहाँ पर आपने देखा होगा कि एनबीएफसीज को या बैंक्स को चीपर मनी को एक्सेस बढ़ाई गई सरकार की तरफ से. बट अदरवाइज इफ यू सी on the financial front, access to finance front, there are 3 components in this whole package: debt, equity and distressed assets. अगर आप डेट देखें 3 लाख करोड़ प्लस 15,000 करोड़ थ्रू सिडबी, जो आरबीआई ने दिया है, एक्चुअली दैट्स 50,000 करोड़, बाकी वो नाबार्ड और एनएचबी के थ्रू है, बट उसको हम अकाउंट फॉर नहीं करते हैं। 3 लाख करोड़ प्लस 15,000 करोड़, 15,000 करोड़ में से सिडबी हैज ऑलरेडी कमिटेड रफली 11,000 करोड़, तो वो पैसा भी 15,000 करोड़ डिफरेंट इंस्टीट्यूशंस चला जाएगा, अभी निकल जाएगा। बट अगर ये 3 लाख करोड़ वाला देखते हैं, दिस इज समथिंग विच इज ऑटोमेटिक इन नेचर। तो ये ऑटोमेटिक 20% लिमिट, दिस इज डूइंग वंडर्स। एज आई अंडरस्टैंड इट्स लाइकली टू टच, बहुत जल्दी 1 लाख करोड़ के आसपास ये स्कीम होने वाली है। So 1/3 of the money would be gone within a month kind of thing. Low interest rates बड़े इसके अंदर में कम है, और इसके अंदर में आपको एक ये जो फैसिलिटी लोगों को मिल रही है, पहले लोग इतना हिचक रहे थे थोड़ा सा एडिशनल फंडिंग लेने में, बट इसमें अट्रैक्शन बहुत अच्छा है क्योंकि टेन्योर भी लंबा है इसके अंदर में। जो आरबीआई ने सपोर्ट फैसिलिटी दी थी वो 1 साल के लिए थी, ये वाली थोड़ी लॉन्ग टर्म है, 5 ईयर फैसिलिटी है, तो इसके अंदर में ट्रैक्शन बहुत अच्छा जा रहा है। इफ आई कम टू इक्विटी, इक्विटी साइड में आई थिंक दो कंपोनेंट हैं। एक कंपोनेंट जो सबसे पहले जो आजकल बिल्कुल चर्चा में है, वो फंड ऑफ 10,000 करोड़, 10,000 करोड़ विल बी लीवरेज टू गिव एन इक्विटी ऑफ 50,000 करोड़ थ्रू अ फंड ऑफ फंड अप्रोच। ये फंड डालेगा बाकी फंड्स के अंदर में पैसा, और वो एमएसएमईज को इक्विटी देंगे। तो मैं अगर मानता हूँ कि ये 50,000 करोड़ की इक्विटी ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आती है और उसको 3 टाइम लिवरेज करते हैं, डेट इक्विटी अगर हम 3:1 की लेके चलें, तो लगभग 1.5 लाख करोड़ का डेट क्रिएट होगा एडिशनल सिस्टम के अंदर में। लगभग 2 लाख करोड़ की इन्वेस्टमेंट एटलीस्ट आनी चाहिए यहाँ पर, एक 10,000 करोड़ के फंड ऑफ फंड दे देने से। So there is a huge leverage would be coming roughly of 20 times. लेकिन अगर मैं मानूं 50,000 करोड़ रुपए की इक्विटी लानी है हमको एक एसएमई में, लेट अस से 10 करोड़ ऑन एन एवरेज हम डालते हैं यहाँ पर, 5,000 एसएमई हमने लानी, 5,000 एमएसएमईज हम कहाँ से लाएं? आई थिंक दैट्स अ क्वेश्चन। गेटिंग 5,000 एमएसएमईज वुड बी अ चैलेंज। क्यों चैलेंज होगा? क्योंकि अल्टीमेटली अगर इसमें इक्विटी डालेगा तो एग्जिट भी होगा, और वो एग्जिट कहाँ होता है? अल्टीमेटली ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम वो एग्जिट होगा बीएसई या एनएसई के एसएमई एक्सचेंज पर। एंड आपके सामने अगर मैं आंकड़े रखूं तो पिछले 3 साल के अंदर अभी तक एनएसई के ऊपर में 200 एमएसएमई यूनिट्स लिस्ट हुई हैं अभी तक, पिछले 4-5 सालों के अंदर 200, और उन 200 के अंदर में बेस्ट ईयर वाज 17-18, 2017-18, जिस साल 87 कंपनीज लिस्ट हुई थी। अगर हम 18-19 देखें तो 62 कंपनीज, और 2019-20 देखें तो 11 कंपनी। यानी कि ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम एमएसएमईज का अपना इसकी तरफ जाने में, इक्विटी की तरफ जाने में झुकाव थोड़ा कम होता जा रहा है। दिस इज व्हाट we'll have to correct. And to correct this, associations like SME Chamber will have to play a major role. I hope with Chandrakant ji in seat, there would be programs to encourage MSMEs to go for this equity. 5,000 MSMEs का एक database तो हम लोग एक पहले create करें, which could be the probable clients. तो ये जो probable clients हैं जब आएंगे तभी उसके बाद में लोगों को इक्विटी जानी शुरू होगी। Another equity program which I can talk about is ये बजट में अनाउंस हुआ था उभरते सितारे प्रोग्राम। उभरते सितारे is a program of SIDBI and Exim Bank. A 250 crore fund was announced with a green shoe option of another 250 crore which we have. तो एक वेंचर कैपिटल फंड है। पहले इसका फोकस हो रहा था मीडियम साइज कंपनीज के ऊपर में, बट एमएसएमई डेफिनेशन आ जाने से, नई डेफिनेशन आ जाने से इस प्रोग्राम का पूरा फोकस ही एमएसएमई पर हो जाएगा। क्योंकि 250 करोड़ तक की जो हम टर्नओवर की हम बात करेंगे तो वो ज्यादातर कंपनी एलिजिबल हो जाएंगी उभरते सितारे प्रोग्राम के अंदर। मतलब दैट्स अनदर विंडो फॉर द एक्सपोर्टिंग एमएसएमईज व्हिच वुड बी अवेलेबल इन अ शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन। उसका रजिस्ट्रेशन का प्रोसेस चालू हो चुका है। मुझे लगता है कि जो तीसरा प्रोग्राम है, सबसे ज्यादा हिट प्रोग्राम है ऑफ दिस पैकेज, इज स्ट्रेस्ड एसेट्स वाला जो प्रोग्राम अनाउंसमेंट हुए हैं। स्ट्रेस एसेट्स में आपको मोराटोरियम वाली 2 साइकिल आरबीआई ने ऑलरेडी दे दी है, विच इज गुड। आईबीसी में जो आपको अभी नॉन एप्लीकेबिलिटी वाला है वो दिया है। और तीसरा सबसे महत्वपूर्ण जो स्टेप आया है वो 4000 करोड़ जो गवर्नमेंट ने देने को बोला है फॉर द स्ट्रेस्ड एसेट्स एंड एनपीएस, कन्वर्टिंग इनटू 20,000 करोड़ डेट फैसिलिटी। ये सीजीटी एमएससी के थ्रू जो ये प्रोग्राम चलने वाला है। अब आप देखिए साहब उसके, हेलो, अगर उस प्रोग्राम को अगर आप देखें, उसमें लिखा गया है कि 15% ऑफ प्रोमोटर्स इन्वेस्टमेंट अप टू 75 लाख मैक्सिमम अमाउंट जो है वो दिया जा सकता है। तो अगर 15% देते हैं ऑफ प्रोमोटर्स इन्वेस्टमेंट और 2:1 डेट इक्विटी रेशियो अगर है किसी की, तो देयर इज अ मल्टीप्लायर फैक्टर ऑफ रफली 14, क्योंकि अगर प्रोमोटर का 1 है, डेट 2 है, तो 15 से 105, 7 टाइम्स तो प्रोमोटर 1/7 खाली पैसा मिल रहा है। तो दिस कैन हैव अ लीवरेज ऑफ 14 टाइम्स। 20,000 crore going as equity through this route can generate unlock value of roughly 3 lakh crore। 3 लाख करोड़ के ऐसे एसेट्स जो पहले से क्रिएटेड हैं या अभी क्रिएट होने के बाद में डेड होने की कगार पर हैं, बंद होने वाले हैं, उनको एक रिप्रीव मिल सकता है, उनको एक लाइफ मिल सकती है। दिस इज समथिंग इन माय आईज, इन माय ओपिनियन, वी शुड मेक मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर जो ये स्ट्रेस्ड एसेट्स वाला प्रोग्राम है इसके लिए। एंड चंद्रकांत जी, फॉर योर दिस थिंग, मुझे लगता है जब ये प्रोग्राम चलेगा उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट स्टेप आएगा वो होगा मर्जर्स एंड एक्विजिशंस इन एसएमईज। मर्जर एंड एक्विजिशंस राइट नाउ आर जनरली मेंट फॉर द लार्ज यूनिट्स, बट ये जहाँ डेफिनेशन 250 करोड़ तक की आई है, ये जो ऐसे एसेट्स हैं जो अभी तक एनपीए में थे ये बाहर निकलेंगे। दैट वुड बी द नेक्स्ट प्रोग्राम विच विल हैव टू अनलॉक financial institutions or government of India, MSME, that they will have to come out with the newer schemes, newer programs to promote merger acquisitions kind of a thing. But at the same time, bankers are doing their bit. We have brought programs like SAFE, which gave 48-hour loan during the lockdown period. ऐसे उन सब की जो भी लर्निंग्स हम इस्तेमाल हो रही हैं to reduce the turnaround time. अब now MSMEs also need to do their bit, and what is expected is we expect कि भाई आप अपनी costs को शायद contain करेंगे to be more viable during this period. Costs को करने के लिए there are a lot of approaches, energy efficiency, या आप अपना finance में एक shared CFO को concept लाना चाहें, नए products कुछ लाना चाहें। Actually last seminar में जो चंद्रकांत जी के साथ attend किया था उसके अंदर में secretary had shown an example of a spray pump, that atomizer spray pump, जो कि हमारे सारे sanitizers में लगता है, and no unit in India was manufacturing. We tried and what we found, roughly हमारे ही 20-25 clients में they had the capacity to manufacture it technologically but not at the same cost. तो शेयरिंग ऑफ रिसोर्सेज से अगर मार्केट को हम लेके चलें, एक एग्रीगेट मार्केट क्लस्टर अप्रोच पे चलें, तो ऑर्डर्स भी बड़े मिलेंगे और इस टाइप की चीज़ें आ सकती हैं। चंद्रकांत जी और सभी लोगों से मेरा अनुरोध होगा, इफ वी कैन ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट व्हाट आर दीज काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स, ऐसे कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जिनके लिए हिंदुस्तान में कैपेसिटी है, टेक्नोलॉजिकल प्रोग्रेस है, बट स्केल के नाते शायद हम नहीं बना पाते हैं। प्रॉब्ली दैन इट वुड बी अ गुड कंट्रीब्यूशन टुवर्ड्स आत्मनिर्भर भारत। So thanks a lot from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, मित्तल जी, thank you very much. एक क्वेश्चन मेरे पास एक हमारे मेंबर का आया हुआ है कि ये जो बैंक जितना भी लोन दे रही है 20%, इसमें वो कह रहे हैं कि बहुत टाइम लिया जा रहा है। तो इस पर कुछ सिडबी ने कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशन रखा है कुछ इसका, या कुछ ऐसे क्यों टाइम हो रहा है? क्योंकि इट इज एवरीथिंग इज ऑनलाइन, डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट हो रहा है, सब कुछ हो रहा है, मे बी स्टाफ की कमी से हो रहा है, लेकिन बहुत टाइम जा रहा है, 15-15, 20-20, 25 दिन तक ले रहे हैं अभी। जिन्होंने 2-2, 3-3 जून को अप्लाई किया अभी तक उनको मिला नहीं है। इसके कारण क्या हो सकते हैं?
चंद्रकांत जी, मेरी जानकारी में इट्स ए प्री अप्रूव्ड लोन।
यस,
बड़ा सिंपल नियम है, आप SMA 2 और NPA नहीं होने चाहिए, और आपका जितना आउटस्टैंडिंग था एक पर्टिकुलर डेट पे उसका 20% आपको देना है। तो सिडबी जैसे संस्था ने क्या किया, पहले से लेटर इशू करके दिया, आप इतने लोन के लिए एलिजिबल हैं। और ये मैंने देखा स्टेट बैंक जैसे बैंक ने भी ऐसे ही लेटर भेजे हैं। अगर आप सहमत हैं तो ये चिट्ठी हमें साइन करके वापस कर दीजिए, 2 दिन के बाद में एग्रीमेंट साइन कर लीजिए। अगर ये ब्रांच विशेष या बैंक विशेष में अगर कहीं समस्या है तो आप कृपया उनके उच्च अधिकारियों से लिखें, क्योंकि सरकार की तरफ से दिस इज ऑटोमेटिक, वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट इंस्ट्रक्शंस आर देयर टू एवरी बैंक, नो डिस्क्रिशन हियर, इट इज ऑटोमेटिक इन नेचर। और ये FM की स्पीच में वर्ड है। तो अगर कहीं ब्रांच विशेष, व्यक्ति विशेष या बैंक विशेष में अगर कहीं कोई प्रॉब्लम है, आप टेकअप करिए, उनका मैनेजमेंट जरूर सीधा करेगा इस बात को।
ठीक है जी, धन्यवाद। और कुछ आपका कुछ क्वेश्चन रहेगा, आप रुकिएगा, प्लीज बी विथ अस so that we can discuss a few things after the speech of Joint Secretary साहब. Atish Kumar ji, अगर आप if you are ready, then we can invite you to speak on behalf of MSME Ministry, particularly champions, and what are the initiatives taken by Ministry and how SME can take advantage of this one. I welcome you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning to everybody. And I'm sorry for a little bit of inconvenience in the sense that the conference got disconnected because there was some local problem over here. But nevertheless, I'm back and here to tell you something and to hear a lot from you. And so I'm just going to start sharing my screen. I've got a small presentation which I made, and I'm going to put this up on the screen for everybody to see now. So I'm just going to tell you a bit about the Champions Portal, which the government has set up recently. And as you know, it stands for creation and harmonious application of modern processes for increasing the output and national strengths. So this is a portal which was launched by the Prime Minister on the 1st of June, and essentially a web-based platform which has a setup of a control office. In the control office we have people sitting from various aspects of the MSME space. We have people from from the industry, we have people from the bank, we have people from who are technical experts, people who are handholders, and the entire gamut of the MSME solution providers are available, not just in the control office but also connected to to the entire architecture of the MSME all across the country. It is essentially it is essentially a place where we have tried to connect everybody in the MSME ecosystem, and it deals with the problems and solutions of the entire gamut. Now, be it things like access to credit or equity, be it providing forward and backward linkages, be it development of infrastructure for MSME clusters. It also helps you get into the training area, or what is the skill development scenario, and what are the upcoming training which is which is calendared for the rest of the year. What are the entrepreneurship development programs which are presently going on? It helps you with the promotion, handholding, quality, delayed payment, registration, product development, testing, technology upgradation, benchmarking, and what have you. So we are trying to create this portal to help you and to assist you in all matters and all aspects of MSME. And I've just listed a few of them just now, and there could be anything. So it's not just essentially a grievance redressal program, but also provides opportunities both in the national and international market. And the primary idea really is to identify and encourage MSMEs to become national and international champions. So we are presently working on a hub and spoke model. It's set up. The hub is set up in New Delhi, which in the MSME ministry itself, and it's got about 66 locations right now, which are likely to increase in the near future. And as we go along the time, we will see that more and more areas are getting connected to this particular model, and we'll have more and more people joining us. Somebody just put on mic and there is echo started. Has everybody switched off the mic? Yes, sorry. So like I said, the portal is a knowledge resource center for MSMEs to deal with the COVID-19 situation. It provides information on new and existing schemes. Presently it's got about 400 FAQs, and each of these FAQs have got further detail and linkages on various aspects of financing and product development and marketing and other problems of the MSME. Then there's also a dedicated starters corner for promotion of startups, and also it is looking at all these suggestions and advice which is coming in from people who log on to this portal, be it MSME units themselves or associations or individuals or even the government right now. So presently, the system which is available on the portal is such that it has got some features, but we are also trying to make it more sharper and more broadened, and so that the outreach is larger. And also also one of the ideas is to help people make the connect and give them a real and actual solution to the problem which they encounter. So to be able to do that, here is a host of things which we are trying to do, which is the way forward really for the portal. We are trying to set up a chatbot which will resolve problems by the questions the person asks and the answer that will automatically generated. And the chatbot is really looking for optimal solutions. It's not just to give you a predefined set of answers, but the answers which are presently which are presently constructed are the ones which are based on the queries which have come into the portal right now, and on the basis of those queries these answers and these solutions have been provided. And some of the in fact some 80 to 90% of the grievances which have been resolved are those the similar kind of answer which are put on the chatbot for resolution. So what I meant to say was optimal solution. It was not just the providing the redressing the grievance, but also giving you a solution and a tested solution, and a solution which has already worked for somebody. And also it not just tries to help you with respect to one aspect of your problem which you may have raised. We are also trying to give you a buffet of solutions, and in that buffet of solutions you are free to choose and pick something you like, or which you think is which suits your interest in the area of problem you are. And there we can handhold the person and navigate him through the process and process of the entire the solution which he has picked up. Also the champions portal is coordinating with the various departments of the government of India and all state governments on a real-time basis to find solutions to the problems and grievances raised by the people on the portal. Also on the annual is very shortly we are going to integrate the portal with CP Grams, with Samadhan, which is also another portal of the Ministry of MSME. Then there is Treads. There are loan portals like like the 59-minute PSB loan portal. There is a Mudra portal. Then we are also trying to get Global Mart and other such e-market places where the system will help the buyer find a seller and a seller find a buyer. And so we will have a B2B market e-marketplace, and also there is there is the government e-market gem which will also be finally brought into this into the portal. Also, we are trying to engage very aggressively with the private sector, so that we are able to increase the outreach of this of the portal. This is not just with respect to their participation and knowledge sharing, but also with respect to the R&D and the innovations and the leverage of technology which the private sector may be indulging in right now, and which we need to pass on to our MSME units. Another thing which we are trying to build on is the artificial intelligence and the machine learning. We are trying to get some kind of a algorithm developed so that we are able to have a real-time and online monitoring of the issues raised over the portal. Also, we are trying to map the entire MSME ecosystem through machine learning and tools provided through the technology, so that we are able to get a massive amount of data analytics, and that data which will be converted into information will be used for providing improvements not just on the portal but also on the policy build up. We will use it to fill up the gaps, and we will use it to provide effective and seamless delivery. Ultimately, the portal is also going to be indulging in some in quantifying the delta which will come out of the entire program. So we are going to identify and quantify the real gain, and then process that information to convert into policy and execution. So these are, these I'm sure everybody knows, these are the things which the ministry has announced very recently. There is a credit guarantee scheme for subdebt, which is a 4,000 crore fund. And there is another fund of funds for 10,000 crores, which is essentially in the same, line as the fund of fund for startups. And the government has, also taken up with all the ministries and departments and the public sector undertakings to ensure that all these receivables are completed within 45 days. Here is a list of technology centers which are doing a whole lot of good work in terms of innovation and helping out in the pandemic right now. So there is we try to develop masks, medical gowns. We try to develop ventilators. There are people who are there is an organization which is looking into development of ion-based sanitizers, and there is another one which is trying to set up hospital furniture. So we have a lot of things going on right now, and there is great scope for improvement and development further. I am looking to hear from a lot of people with respect to what we are presently trying to do on the Champions portal, and all kind of suggestions and all kinds of ideas which you have. You should come forward and put forth the same either directly into the portal, or you can even email to the Champions desk right now, and then we can take it from there. And I would be very happy to hear from people who would like to know more about the portal through this presentation and through this discussion we are having right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Singh Sahab. Thank you very much for your presentation. Rather, this is very interesting. Since the SMEs should become a champions, we have to make a SME champions, because not only to compete in the local market but global market. Currently, you are seeing the situation in the world market is very, very different and very, very scary. But we want to support SMEs. We want to make them capable to involve in supply chain management in India. Let me give one very interesting point, which is yesterday announced by the Chinese government. The Chinese government announced, especially for the Minister of MSME, Chinese government has announced that those companies manufacturing product for global market, okay, they had been given a hand holding to supply that same product in a local market. But what the government said, but the thing is that what is the local market system, local market rules regulation, depend on that they will be given permission to supply in the local market. So what is the meaning of this, sir? Means the product supplied to world market by Chinese companies are also not fitting to their local market. So this is very interesting thing announced by the Chinese government yesterday. All of you can read on the news. And Indian manufacturers, SME sector especially, they are manufacturing product for local market as well as global market. So this is very interesting thing for our SME sector and government. Even Chinese government is not allowing the supply that export product in a local market. So this is one. And second thing, currently a lot of SMEs will be facing problem for raw material, semi-finished goods imported from the China, and this will be a difficult task for particularly for identifying the new product suppliers. But I think here, I'm sure that NSIC is playing very important role. The NSIC is keen to support SME sector, not only for just local market, but they are also supporting. I am connected to the NSIC for a long time, so I heard a lot of times from the NSIC they are taking delegations, they are participating various exhibitions. NSIC is also jointly organizing with the ministry the exhibition in Delhi. So I would like to rather SME would like to know more about what is the role of NSIC for particularly for unique concepts, unique ideas for MSME sector from the NSIC point of view. Let us hear from the Gaurang Dikshitji, Director for NSIC, particularly the empowerment of the SME sector and unique concept and initiatives by the NSIC. Gaurangji.
Yeah, first of all, good morning, everyone. Thanks, Saluki Saab, for organizing this webinar, because creating awareness of all schemes of the government as well as other institutions running for the benefit of MSME, that is the main thing. And in this particular time period, when there is no personal or physical meetings at or exhibitions or seminars or campaigns, such type of webinar plays, I think, main role for interacting and connecting between MSMEs. So thanks for this initiative. As you have told that NSIC's role, basically NSIC is playing the role of facilitator, and that facilitation is for various activities, whether it is for the marketing or credit or technology or other support services. Raw material, which you have specifically mentioned, is also one of the item or one of the things for which NSIC facilitate MSME. As far as domestic materials available in domestic market is concerned, or other materials which is required by the MSME, NSIC is there to support MSME. NSIC come into the picture for arranging materials for the MSME, and that is by making arrangement with bulk manufacturers. Like there are some bulk manufacturers, RINL, SAIL, NALCO, BALCO, like this. So NSIC enter into arrangements with these bulk manufacturers and then facilitate MSME in procurement of that material for their industrial consumption. The benefit which is available to MSME is by going through NSIC for procuring this material from these bulk manufacturers, is that they get these materials at the bulk manufacturer's price, because there is no further markup in that. NSIC provide that material at bulk manufacturer's price. So this facilitation is for the raw material is the main thing which NSIC provide MSME. And I think now, when most, as you have referred, that most of the units have restarted their operation after the lockdown, they are certainly in the need of getting the material as to start their operation. So for that material, our offices are there all over India. They can contact our offices. Those materials can be provided to those MSME at for their consumption. So this is one of the facility which NSIC provides for, with whom NSIC is already having arrangement. Even if MSME feels there are certain other materials which is required by them, and presently NSIC is not having any arrangement with them, NSIC welcome if MSME approached our offices, so that that material can be facilitated from their suppliers, their manufacturers. So in this regard, I would like to say that our offices are located all over country. In Maharashtra, in Mumbai, there are 2 offices. In each states, we are having offices. So they approach the bulk manufacturers, and by entering into the arrangements with bulk manufacturers, that material can be facilitated to MSME. And this material is available at, if units are having sufficient fund, they can procure that material by making the payment from their own sources. If they are not having sufficient resources, this material can be provided on credit also. So for that purpose also NSIC come into the picture and provide those materials on credit. So this credit is available to those MSME, and for this certainly NSIC.
दीक्षित साहब आपका माइक म्यूट हो गया है, अनम्यूट कीजिए उसको.
Yeah. Now it is audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. So if the unit needs these raw materials on credit, NSIC provide that material on credit also. And for this purpose, NSIC raise the resources from the bank, so that certainly NSIC has to charge that whatever cost NSIC is incurring from the MSME. But I think all MSMEs which are dealing, and this information has been disseminated to all MSMEs, that now NSIC rate of interest which we charge for this providing credit for the procurement of raw material is quite competitive. Even for the micro unit, it is micro and SME, that 1.5% rate of interest has been reduced with effect from 1st June. So now it is quite competitive. So any units, if they are having funds or resources from the banks, with they are having sanction limit with them, they can take that material by procuring, by making payment, by making advance payment, or otherwise they can take the credit facility from us. This is one of the feature one of the activity which we provide. Apart from that, NSIC, as I have told, that NSIC plays the role of facilitator. Even if MSME face some problems in getting funds from the bank, NSIC come into the picture and provide handholding support to them by their taking their proposal to the banks. And NSIC has arrangement with 16 banks. So NSIC do that handholding and do the follow-up with those banks for providing credit limit sanction from those banks. And for this, NSIC does, for providing this handholding support, NSIC does not charge anything from the MSME unit. So this facilitation is available through NSIC offices, and any MSME which are facing, though banks are now very proactive, they are having, as SIDBI, from SIDBI, Mr. Mittal has mentioned that under this emergency line of credit, bank has given already pre-sanctioned facility to the units. Even if there are some units are facing that, they can take the facility from NSIC, so NSIC can coordinate with those banks with whom we are having arrangements. This is with respect to the raw materials and credit. Now, I would like to mention about the marketing, because as I have told that NSIC is providing support in all activities. In marketing, NSIC is having one single point registration scheme, wherein unit become members under this scheme, and when they participate in government tender, there are some CPSCs or departments who give preference to those units who are members of the NSICs under this single point registration scheme, that they are getting benefit of as it is available to the all registered MSEs. They are getting EMD waiver from the EMD. They are getting tender free of cost, and they are getting benefit of that matching up with the L1. If the L1 is not the MSE unit, then that unit with 15% markup, that option is available to them to match with the L1. This facility is available to the MSME, and I would like to mention that last year, those units who were member of NSIC under this scheme, single point registration schemes, as they have reported, they have got more than 8,000 crore worth order from various CPSCs or government departments. So this one facility is also available. Even NSIC participate, if unit wants, NSIC participate on behalf of the MSE units in the government tender. Suppose individually some MSE unit does not have that capacity or minimum eligibility criteria for participating in some tenders of CPSCs or government department, they can come to NSIC, and through consortia approach they can participate. NSIC form the consortia and participate on behalf of those units who are interested to participate through NSIC. So that in this also NSIC support MSEs. Apart from that, in marketing areas, NSIC is also having one marketing portal, that is B2B portal, MSME mart.com. So under this facility, MSME can become the member of that, and they are getting e-platform for exhibiting or marketing their products. This is also one of initiative in the case of marketing. As you have mentioned that NSIC also organize or facilitate MSME in participation in exhibitions, though this year it appears to be very difficult if whether there will be some physical exhibition would be there or not. I think in the near future, because of this COVID, we are not anticipating there would be any exhibition, but through this B2B portal, certainly that e-platform is available to the MSME for exhibiting or marketing their product. Apart from that, NSIC is also having technical centers in 8 technical centers where we provide common facility services to the MSMEs. There are some we also provide testing facility to MSMEs that is available to them at very reasonable rates. Those are NABL accredited testing facilities which are available at our technical centers. Even in the areas of training, we also play. Nowadays, we are providing on through training is provided to the, whether those are entrepreneurs who want to become, those are unemployed persons who want to become entrepreneurs, or some training in the areas of some conventional areas, so that the persons trained after getting trained become employable at some factories, or they can start their own venture. So these are the facilities in the training areas also. Even NSIC is running some incubation center also, wherein over a period of 3 months, those MSCs, those entrepreneurs or participants, those are provided training for, they are given practical training on the machines. Suppose like paper roll making machines, socks making, some bakery. On these practical training is provided, so that any person interested to start its own unit, they can also get these training under these incubation center.
Okay.
One more thing which I would like to mention, that NSIC is implementing, government has launched the National SC/ST Hub scheme for the SC/ST entrepreneurs. For that, NSIC is the implementing agency. So NSIC provide under this NSSH for this credit link capital subsidy scheme, which government is going for the SC/ST entrepreneurs. The subsidy is available up to 25%. Why for the general it is 15%? It is the government scheme. For SC/ST under this NSSH, through NSSH, they can get this 25% subsidy for technology upgradation of their existing units. So this is also there. And then for SC/ST entrepreneurs, even this testing facility, for the testing facilities, even for the bank loan sanction, bank charges, those are subsidized for the SC/ST entrepreneurs if they are approaching through these NSSH office to the banks, testing laboratories, or even some training courses which they want to. So these facilities are available to them. So these all are the things through which we provide facilities. We facilitate MSME in getting their activities in smoother or cheaper. They can reduce their cost of operation by, taking testing facilities and these say like cheaper funds, NSSH के अंदर जो उनको बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, ये सब चीजें देख के वो अपनी कॉस्ट कम करके अपना ऑपरेशन ज्यादा वायबल बना सकते हैं. They can come and they can avail these facilities to NSIC. These all are the things, and we are having offices all over India. They can approach any office to any NSIC. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. There are two some suggestions, questions from my side also.
Yeah.
One is, can you put the list of raw material you are supporting to or supplying to SME sector?
Yeah.
Number one. Second, अगर लिस्ट हमें मिल जाएगी तो हम सर्कुलेट कर सकते हैं SME सेक्टर में.
Of course.
और दूसरा, अगर इंपोर्ट के लिए किसी SME सेक्टर को, समझो अभी चाइना की वजह से या बाकी पेंडेमिक की वजह से बहुत सारे कंट्रीज में अभी लॉकडाउन भी चल रहा है, स्लो डाउन भी चल रहा है, फैक्ट्रियां भी बंद है। तो अगर इंपोर्ट के लिए कोई जो प्रोडक्ट हमें नहीं मिलता है, नहीं सोर्स होता है, तो उसमें आप क्या सपोर्ट कर सकते हो? और तीसरा एक क्वेश्चन था कि आपने कुछ कंसेशनल एक रजिस्ट्रेशन स्कीम थी जून तक, 30 जून तक की थी,
जी
या उसको बढ़ाया जाए, और या तो इस साल के लिए एमएसएमई सेक्टर से फी ना चार्ज किया जाए एनएसआईसी को, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट आपको फंडिंग करती है। एनएसआईसी अगर इस साल अगर एग्जाम करती है रजिस्ट्रेशन फी, तो मुझे लगता है आज आपके पास 3 लाख एमएसएमई रजिस्टर्ड है, मुझे लगता है हर ये साल में 30 लाख तो आ सकती है। और एक बार उनको आदत पड़ जाएगी कि ये सर्विसेज लेने की, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर दे विल डेफिनेटली रजिस्टर्ड विथ यू, और 3 लाख का 30 लाख का आपके पास फी जमा हो जाएगा। Since you are looking finance in NSIC, I'm sure this mathematics will be useful for you.
these three issues which you have referred, जैसे रॉ मटेरियल्स के लिए आपने कहा, तो रॉ मटेरियल्स के जो हम जिन जिन सप्लायर्स के साथ में, जिन बल्क मैन्युफैक्चरर्स के साथ में हमारा अरेंजमेंट है, आई थिंक आवर मुंबई ऑफिस विल शेयर दैट लिस्ट विद इवन suppose even if some raw material supplier who is not providing in Maharashtra, if they are providing at other places, then that complete list they will share with you. As far as one things you have told that we are provided funds from the government, so I would like to mention in these things that we are, for running our all commercial schemes, we are not getting any budgetary support from the government. That we are meeting from our own sources. That's why I have mentioned that even for the providing raw material on credit, we raise loan from the banks on commercial terms, then we provide. So, हालांकि जो आपने suggestion दिया, that we will examine and that will
Sure.
be internally we will see to it. As far as import of some raw material is concerned, agar if there is some committed requirement of some materials, I think NSIC can. Presently, NSIC is not in that picture, but NSIC can certainly consider that thing to provide that raw material. If there is a specific requirement, committed requirement from some using.
यहाँ पर आपको एक ऐसा सुझाव देना चाहूंगा, हमारा एक डिवीजन है एसएमई इंपोर्टर्स एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया, which we have initiated. What we can do, we can collaborate with each other, और हमारे भी connections है, लेकिन आपकी गवर्नमेंट की बॉडी होने की वजह से जो कॉन्फिडेंस और जो विश्वास होता है लोगों का, वो बड़े पैमाने पे होता है। तो वो आप चेयरमैन साहब से बात करके इसको हम लोग एक कोई जॉइंटली इनिशिएटिव ले सकते हैं, तो देख लीजिए। सतीश वाघ जी, इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन फॉर मिस्टर दीक्षित और सेक्रेटरी जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी साहब, तो बोलिए। सतीश वाघ जी।
I have my chairman in Chemaxil, Mr. Ajay Kadakia, who would like to speak for 5 minutes. So Ajay bhai, if you are there, you can go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ajay Kadakia. I am a chairman Chemaxil. Basically, Chemaxil is an organization formed by Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, to take care of an export of chemicals. Those are dyes, dyes intermediate, organic chemicals, inorganic chemicals, agrochemicals, cosmetics, and castor oil. The exports of Chemaxil for the year 2018-19. Hello. Exports for chemicals for 18-19 was about 15 billion, and in year 1920 we could achieve 19 billion. We had a growth of 20%, and last year also, only due to last 10 days of corona, we could not achieve our equivalent to 18-19 by 3%. So that is because of corona. But anyway, this year in April we were down by 45%, but in May we could recover and achieve till 85%, 87%, and I am hopeful that in month of June we will achieve what we have done last year, maybe plus minus 5% here or there. Now, as we are talking of an SME today, I will like to say one point, that yes, we as an industry are very thankful for a bold step taken by our Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari ji in reviving the entire concept of MSME and changing both turnover and investment, and now allowing MSME to grow and deducting an export out of their turnover, which would be a very great help for an MSME to remain in MSME. Today, sir, the exports of India is mainly contributed more than 40 to 45% by an MSME sector. So MSME is a backbone of export of India, and I think by giving all this help to MSME, we will really do better in coming years, especially on an export front. Locally, yes, MSME's contribution in a local industry is also very big, and it is a very important segment of an industry which now at least government has started considering. So I think this will go a long way, and thanks Satish for allowing me to speak for 5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Okay, Satish, you can continue.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very thankful to Mr. Chandrakant Salunke, Mr. Singh, Joint Secretary, Manoj Mittal, Gaurav Dixit. This idea was initiated by Yashwant Sontakke, who's my friend, who is Joint Director with Maharashtra Pollution Control Board, advising me to have a webinar for the medium and small entrepreneurs. Let me introduce you that I am Chairman and Managing Director for Supriya Life Science Limited, a small entrepreneur who started a career in 1987. 33 years I have been in the industry. 22 years I was chairman for Chemaxil, exporting representing the 19 billion exports of this country. And very proud to say today, I am doing almost 359 crores. Out of that, 254 crores comes from exports and having a presence in 154 countries. Today, if you see, there is a big demand for the exporters in the export markets. If you see in the last 4 years, the way the Chinese vanished because of the pollution issues, the exports started doing. Unfortunately, we couldn't take those opportunities those days. But now, if you see today, the opportunity for the small and medium scale has large. You see the Chemaxil export, as Ajay Bhai told, 19 billion, out of that 50%. Also, we have a council called Pharmaxil, where they also have 19 to 25 billion. 50% comes from the small and medium scale. So if you consider out of 45 billion, 22 billion is coming from the medium and small scale entrepreneurs. So you can see the potential market for us. And today the world, after this corona pandemic issues with China, everybody is concentrating on India for a better way and a good quality supply, because Indians are known as hardworking, Indians are known for technology, Indians are known for giving a better delivery and promptness. So this is a very big area for Indian entrepreneurs, basically in small and medium scale, who has got an opportunity to enter the export market. And once you enter into this, see, entering it takes little time, but once you enter, the things are so smooth and you will enjoy the exports doing from your own companies. So my sincere and honest request today for all small and medium scale, there are hassles, there are issues, but if you really concentrate and overcome those issues, I'm sure you will be in a winning position and you will be one of the small and one of the medium scale entrepreneur for exporting from this country. As Government of India is also giving lot of incentives for the upcoming entrepreneurs, this is an opportunity. When we started, in fact, we had not opportunities. We struggled and we came up. But today, the platform is open for you all. You have a lot of subsidies. You have a lot of things. Today, Government of India gives the medium and the small entrepreneurs a big challenging money, which is a registration of product abroad, which was very expensive for us. But today, if you see, every company in medium scale or small scale gets 2.5 crore of rupees for registration. Almost, you can see big amount of money per year. So this opportunity people should not lose. And my honest and request to all of you, please do come forward, join the hands, and make this country Atmanirbhar, which is the vision of our Prime Minister, and we should fulfill that. Thank you very much for giving me my time. If you need me anytime, I'm always there to help you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Satish Wagji. Thank you very much for your kind words. We will be happy to see all the small and micro entrepreneurs to come up like a medium-sized industry, like how you have achieved your success in your business. If Singh Saab is available, Singh Saab, आप माइक अपना शुरू कर सकते हैं?
Yes, tell me.
हाँ, गौरंग जी आप भी आइए. ऐसा है, देखिए कि आज की डेट में माइक्रो टाइनी स्मॉल जो इंडस्ट्रीज है, हम उनको कैसे आत्मनिर्भर करें. बिकॉज मैंने देखा अभी ये जो पैंडेमिक के इस दौरान बहुत सारे ऐसे एसएमईज है जिन्होंने कॉन्फिडेंस खो गया है. उनका कॉन्फिडेंस फेल हो गया है कि हम आगे क्या करेंगे. देखिए हम जानते हैं कि कोई भी एंटरप्रेन्योर आज की रेट में इंडिया में अगर जिसका टर्नओवर 10 करोड़ के ऊपर है, उससे नीचे की बात कर रहा हूँ, इनके पास 2 महीना 3 महीने के लिए रिजर्वेशन या रिजर्व रखने के लिए रॉ मटेरियल हो या फंडिंग हो या फाइनेंस हो या सेविंग हो, बहुत कम होती है, क्योंकि इनका डे टू डे का एक्टिविटी चलती है. आज की डेट में हमें इनको आत्मनिर्भर करना है, इनको सपोर्ट देना है, इनको एम्पावर करना है, बहुत जरूरी है. क्योंकि आज अगर देखेंगे तो 6 करोड़ 35 लाख एमएसएमईज इंडिया में आ रहे हैं, और उसमें से सिर्फ 45 लाख एमएसएमईज आर टेकिंग लोन फ्रॉम बैंक्स. तो आज 5 करोड़ 80-90 लाख जो एमएसएमईज है, कोई भी तरह का बैंकिंग सपोर्ट नहीं लेती है, तो भी सर्वाइव हो रही, तभी भी आज एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन कर रही. लेकिन इसमें अगर गवर्नमेंट और ये जो स्टेक होल्डर्स है, इनको साथ में लेकर अभी जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब का जो विजन है और आपके मिनिस्ट्री का, और सही मायने में देखा जाए तो एके शर्मा जी जब से मिनिस्ट्री में आए, मैं बहुत बड़ी वाइब्रेंसी देख रहा हूँ. जो इनिशिएटिव्स और जो मिनिस्ट्री में जो जिस तरह से काम चल रहा है, मुझे लगता है आने वाले 3 सालों में हम एसएमई सेक्टर के बहुत सारे जितने इश्यूज है, चैंपियंस के माध्यम से बहुत कम हो सकते हैं, और जिनकी आइडियाज अच्छी है वो आइडियाज को हम प्रमोट कर सकते हैं. तो आपकी राय क्या है, आपका क्या सजेशन रहेगा एसएमई सेक्टर को कि जिस पर थोड़ा सा ज्यादा गौर करने की जरूरत है? सिंह साहब.
नहीं, हम see, we are trying to do, all that is possible to help the MSMEs who are presently in stress. Now, we are not limiting ourselves to any one particular aspect of a problem of the MSME unit. Now, there will be units who are facing problems with respect to credit. There will be units which are facing problems with respect to product marketing, or developing a backward linkage, or developing a forward linkage, or maybe there are problems with respect to some some issues with respect to their promotion, or maybe there are problems with respect to issues in converting a particular service in the way it is supposed to be. There could be 100 different things. So while we have several schemes in position which deal with all these various aspects, there are also specific programs which are being put out by the government of India through its various ministries, not just the Ministry of MSME. We have ministries like, even there is a program for street vendors. There's a problem, like you said, the street vendors are having a specific problem. So there is a specific problem with migrant labor. There could be another specific problem with the plastic industry. There could be another specific problem with, say, the leather industry. Or there could be problems on in a particular geographical space. There could be problems in Maharashtra. The problems in Pondicherry would be much different from what they are in Mumbai. So we have we are trying to address all these issues by making extra provisions in the existing schemes, or creating new schemes. Also, we are partnering with the state governments and various institutions to look at the specific problems of a particular industry, and then bring in policy intervention or any implementation tool which is to be brought in to address that kind of a problem. Yes.
ओके ओके, थैंक यू। आपको और इस उद्यम के बारे में, जो अभी नया उद्यम जो कंसेप्ट लागू हो रहा है कल से, उसके बारे में आपको कुछ कहना है? क्योंकि बहुत सारे एमएसएमईज को अभी दोबारा रजिस्ट्रेशन करना पड़ेगा। कैन यू शेयर सम थॉट्स ऑन दिस?
That is a policy decision which has already been taken. Now the better thing for me to tell you is that to hear from you. Now this is something which has been done. अब आप ये बताएं कि इसके अंदर मतलब you need any more solutions, or you need any you need any changes, you need any amendments to make it better and easier. So we are trying to हमने तो जो करना था कर दिया। अब आप बताएं इसको ठीक आपको लगता है कि इसके अंदर कुछ समस्याएं हैं या कुछ ऐसी चीजें हैं जिनको नहीं होना चाहिए या होना चाहिए, वो हमें बताएं, उसको हम आगे ले जाएंगे, उसको उसमें इनकॉर्पोरेट करेंगे और इस चीज को आगे लेके जाना चाहते हैं।
चलिए, ठीक है, धन्यवाद। मुझे लगता है आपके माध्यम से, मिनिस्ट्री के माध्यम से बहुत सारे एसएमईज को हम निर्भर कर सकते हैं, और यही वक्त है और यही टाइम है जो पेंडेमिक में जिस तरह से कॉन्फिडेंस फेल हुआ है हमारे एसएमई सेक्टर का, क्योंकि मोरल सपोर्ट एंड कॉन्फिडेंस क्रिएट करना ये बहुत जरूरी है, और ये हम चेंबर के माध्यम से कर रहे हैं, आपके मिनिस्ट्री के माध्यम से कर रहे हैं, और मुझे लगता है हर स्टेक होल्डर का एक बहुत बड़ा काम है। और इसी तरह से और एक स्टेक होल्डर हमारे महाराष्ट्र में जो अच्छा काम कर रही है वो एमपीसीबी है, एमपीसीबी, जो पोल्यूशन कंट्रोल को, बहुत सारा पोल्यूशन की जो इंडस्ट्री है उसको कंट्रोल करने का काम करती है। सो आई इनवाइट डॉक्टर वाईबी सोनटक्के टू शेयर योर थॉट्स।
Thank you very much to disseminate the information pertains to the government and Maharashtra Pollution Control Board. So this is the one of the sector which usually thought that this is the hurdle between the development and the actual situation of the state. ये जो क्योंकि पर्यावरण विषयक जो कायदे होते हैं उसी को हर बार कहा जाता है कि these are the hurdles, और वो बहुत बड़ी कठिनाई उत्पन्न करती है, जिसी के कारण बहुत सारी डेवलपमेंट हो नहीं पाती है। तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, क्योंकि आज महाराष्ट्र ऐसा एक फॉरवर्डिंग स्टेट है कि जहां पर एक कॉमन इफ्लुएंट ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट जैसी एक स्कीम्स बनाई है जो स्मॉल स्केल एंड मीडियम स्केल इंडस्ट्री के लिए काम करती है, और जो ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्री के जो पोल्यूशन का जो इश्यूज आते हैं, तो दैट पोल्यूशन इश्यूज आर सॉर्टेड एट द सोर्स ओनली। और महाराष्ट्र एक ऐसा स्टेट है कि जहां पर बहुत सारे MIDCs है, महाराष्ट्र इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन के इंडस्ट्रियल स्टेट्स बने हुए हैं, दैट इंडस्ट्रियल स्टेट्स आल्सो हेल्पिंग फॉर द इंडस्ट्री टू प्रमोट। और तीसरा पार्ट जब आता है कि नए नए जो एंटरप्रेन्योर्स आते हैं हमारे पास, बिकॉज न्यू पीपल्स they used to come to us or they ask for the any kind of the business, जब उनको कुछ नया कुछ करना होता है तो that time हम भी ये कह सकते हैं कि they have to go to the either to the some of the concern agencies, MSME का जो प्रमोशन होता है, and through this I think joint secretary सर हो या मिस्टर मित्तल सर हो या मिस्टर सालुंके सर हो, इन्होंने जो बताया that will definitely help us to promote the new industrial sector, because we are already started on the grounds of the pollution control, because we have made the online portals for the industries. They don't require to come any office, they can sit in their home, they can sit in their industry, अपने घर में बैठ के अपने इंडस्ट्री में बैठ के वो ऑनलाइन पे रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं, जैसे गूगल पे अपना नाम रजिस्टर किया जाता है उसी टाइप का उन्होंने अपना नाम रजिस्टर करना है, और इंडस्ट्री का टोटल रजिस्ट्रेशन उनके घर बैठे आ जाता है। सो दिस इज द मैकेनिज्म वी हैव डेवलप्ड ऑनलाइन सिस्टम। वो भी परमिशन जो है छोटे इंडस्ट्री के लिए ज्यादा से ज्यादा 7 दिन से लेकर 30 दिन तक उनको वो परमिशन अपने घर पे मिल जाती है, कंप्यूटर पे मिल जाती है। और जो पोल्यूशन तो वैसा न होने के कारण लिए महाराष्ट्र हैज डेवलप्ड द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फॉर फैसिलिटीज, बिकॉज दैट हैज बीन अप्रिशिएटेड। जो महाराष्ट्र ने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फैसिलिटीज बनाई है उसको ऑनरेबल सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी नवाजा है, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ their fulfillment and requirement, meet the requirement of the small scale and medium scale industries, particularly the large scale industries also getting benefit of it. So all the means roughly 7,000 to 8,000 industries are getting the benefit with their limited manpower. उनके पास टेक्निकल मैन पावर न होते हुए भी कॉमन इफ्लुएंट ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट जैसी स्कीम्स हमने बनाई है, उसके कारण आज स्टेट का ग्रोथ बढ़ते जा रहा है। डॉक्टर सतीश वाघ जी ने जो हमें बताया कि देयर इज अ बिग स्कोप इन द केमिकल इंडस्ट्री। केमिकल इंडस्ट्री में जितना भी काम किया जाए उतना कम ही है, क्योंकि आज हमें बहुत सारे काम ऐसे करने हैं कि जिस काम के लिए पोल्यूशन का तो इशू आ ही जाता है, तो उनके लिए हमने पूरी सिस्टम बनाई है, ऑनलाइन एप्लीकेशन से कर सकते हैं, उनके लिए सारे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर फैसिलिटीज रेडी है। हजार्डस वेस्ट जो जमा हो जाता है उसके लिए भी फैसिलिटीज है, और उसका सेफ डिस्पोजल की भी कोई मैकेनिज्म हमें नहीं करने की जरूरत नहीं है, इट इज ऑलरेडी सेट इन द स्टेट। सो and for the regulation, for the actions, we have made the some specific portals, तो पोर्टल के जरिए अपन बहुत कुछ कर सकते हैं। ओनली वन क्वेश्चन अराइजेस इन माय माइंड कि हमारा बहुत सारा महाराष्ट्र का जो 30-40% ऑफ द एरिया इज बिलोंग्स टू द एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर। तो अगर उसके लिए कुछ ज्यादा प्रमोशन हो सके या उसके लिए अगर कुछ स्पेसिफिक स्कीम्स है तो उसे भी हमें चाहिए, बिकॉज वन ऑफ माय फ्रेंड they have made one battery auto with the some COVID management that they have made the some compartment. So this type of the promotional activities, हम activities या छोटे कोई लोग होते हैं कि जो छोटी छोटी रेस्टोरेंट करके होम डिलीवरी देना चाहते हैं, तो हाउ टू प्रमोट दिस बेसलाइन पीपल्स, तो उसके लिए अगर कुछ है तो दैट आल्सो, because in my speech I am just raising some of the questions which have came from the number of people, because my mentor is here, Dr. Mr. Manoj Dhonde sir जी यहाँ पर है, तो वो भी हमें बहुत सारी चीजें सिखाते हैं। तो ये जो लोगों से हम सीखते हैं तो उसी की वजह से हम आगे जाना चाहते हैं। जैसे हमारे मेंटर है कि डॉक्टर सतीश वाघ जी, तो उन्होंने हमें बहुत सारा केमिकल इंडस्ट्री कैसे चलाना है, क्या करना है, उसके लिए कितना पोटेंशियल है, ये हमें बताया। तो हमें और इसके बारे में जानकारी चाहिए, तो उसके लिए अगर कुछ कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर्स हो, because the common man could not reach direct, it requires some procedure। तो वो प्रोसीजर क्या होती है, तो इसके बारे में थोड़ा गाइडलाइन अगर कोई दे पाए तो that will also help to promote the some of the sectors। and in case of the we are self-sufficient, we are well relied people to deal with it, and Maharashtra doesn't have any of the much of the problems of the pollution। जैसे चाइना ने भुगता है पोल्यूशन के प्रॉब्लम, और उसी की वजह से उनके बहुत सारे सेक्टर्स उन्हें बंद करने पड़े, तो उस तरीके का कोई भी इशू हमारे यहाँ आने के चांसेस नहीं, बिकॉज वी आर वेरी कॉम्पिटेंट, वी आर वेरी रिलायबल, एंड वी आर public oriented, and we are helping to the people for doing the businesses, we are going to them, we are disseminating the information what lying with us, and that is for the sake of the people. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak these issues, and some of the questions what is in my mind and in the minds of the people, can anybody highlight it, that will be helpful to us and gathering of this.
Mayuri.
So here I would like to thank all our speakers for their valuable insights, valuable input. And now we are open for questions. If anyone has any question, you guys can ask.
जैसे कि सिंह साहब, अभी हमारी बात हो रही थी चैंपियंस के ऊपर, और मैंने सेक्रेटरी साहब को सैटरडे को ही बताया था कि जैसे चैंपियंस अगर हम लोग कहते हैं कि कुछ पैमाने पे those SMEs are doing wonderful work, very unique ideas, unique concepts, unique product, innovative product अगर वो लाते हैं, not only for local market but global market, पर particularly productivity and quality development, क्या हम इनको आइकॉनिक SMEs ऐसे कुछ प्रेजेंट करें, क्योंकि चैंपियंस का एक भाग भी हो सकता है, जैसे सेक्रेटरी साहब ने भी एक्सेप्ट किया कि दिस इज अ गुड आइडिया, वी कैन टेक अप। आपकी क्या राय है इस पर?
देखिए चंद्रकांत जी, अभी तो जो प्रेजेंट स्थिति है जो पोर्टल के अंदर, there is already a mechanism wherein we can we are bringing out the success stories of across the spectrum of MSME in the country and across various sectors. So that is something which is presently pretty much visible. But to, like what you are saying, is to create another level where showcase them by saying that these are the kings, so to speak, or the icons, like you said. Yeah, we can certainly do that, but how is this going to help and all that we'll have to see. Certainly, recognition is one part. Recognition is very important. Everybody wants recognition and appreciation, and how this thing is going to be engineered and finally developed into something. We'll have to have a look at that. So let's see what happens. We'll try to examine this.
Satish Wagji, when you are approaching any foreign company, particularly from the for your selling your product, okay, or when you try to supply that product to any particular company in a foreign country. So what is the difference you found between the setup of the Indian chemical industries and setup of the foreign company? Because a lot of SMEs in India not adapting the advanced technology or unique concept for the productivity or quality improvement. What is your observation, and what is your message to the SME sector, particularly those who are watching today's webinar and those will be watching from tomorrow, because we are going to circulate this webinar information more than at least say 5 to 7 lakhs SME sector in India. Particularly those will not spending time today, they will be viewing our webinar output. So what is your message to SME sector? Unmute your mic, please. Yes.
I have been in the industry for almost now 34 years. I have completed just in the December 2019. What I learned in my 34 years from a small scale industry, because as I told you, I started my career with a very small amount of money from the family. 35,000 rupees is a capital. 87 I brought 3,80,000 rupees for Maharashtra State Financial Corporation, and I was banking with Saraswat Cooperative Bank with 3,35,000 rupees. That's my career in 1987. So from there to here, 34 years, today I have an asset almost 140 crores. Business is 354 crores. 254 crores is exports. Traveled almost all more than 154 countries. But let me tell you, the business is there all over the world. But you will have to take the current situation sportively, because I'm into a pharmaceutical industry which is totally changing today. You see, when I was working before 1987, I worked for 10 years as a trainee chemist with 110 rupees salary and 8 rupees second class pass. That's my career. So those days I was working in a cement sheet shed, which was allowing every black particle to come, and I was eating in the medicines also. But today, if you see, the situation is changed. The situation has become more and more regulatory. Government and all over the world wants everything with a filtered air, which has to be produced. So if the changes which are coming up globally and in India, if you really want to grow, you must accept. Maybe you will have some problems. You will have problems like finance. You will have some problems with the authority. But small scale and medium scale must understand consistency is very important. Don't if you get some problem, don't be afraid of it. Problem do come. Small and medium scale who have grown today, like me, we have faced lots of problems. We have overcome these problems, and that is why the medium and small scale industry, if you see today, 325 billion exports. Out of that, 50% export is coming from the medium and small scale industry, because they already have become the champions. They understood how to overcome. So globally, the things are changing. Globally, India is been accepted as a counter to China. And one more thing you must understand, when China failed for their pollution problem, they just ran away, and they just were not even in a position to talk for the supplies. But Indian community, people have a trust that Indian manufacturers do respond. Any problem they come, they do respond. They will tell what exactly problem they are facing. They will tell how they are overcoming. They will tell how they will supply. So India has a good opportunity. People love Indians because Indians are very hardworking. They are technically sound people. If you see world over, the pharmaceutical industry, the maximum drug master files and everything has been filed by the Indians. So
Okay.
opportunity as our door, and
Okay.
we must see that how do we achieve that. My sincere and honest request to everybody, don't be afraid of. Whenever
Yes.
you have anything in your mind, think both way, positive, negative, and then you will overcome. Negativity immediately catches the mind. Positivity is less, but try to be positive than having negative. So I am sure in your life.
So you want to say that currently for corona we if positive patient is there, it's a negative approach from the people. But we want to make all SME to positive mindset. Good. This is very good suggestion. There is a one very important question came up by from Mr. Harsh Kalra, who is our esteemed member. I think NSIC Gaurang Dixit जी नहीं तो GM Finance आप जवाब दे सकते हैं क्या?
Yeah, hi.
हाँ, देखिए NSIC सिंह साहब आप भी सुन लीजिए थोड़ा सा, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट है ये. NSIC सपोर्ट करती है रॉ मटेरियल सप्लाई फाइनेंसिंग के लिए, रॉ मटेरियल फाइनेंसिंग करती है, लेकिन बहुत सारे एसएमईज का और हमारे हर्ष काला जी का भी ऐसा सजेशन है, इफ NSIC is now doing some survey or supporting SMEs by identifying their capabilities, then why you required a bank guarantee? अगर आपको बैंक गारंटी से हमें अगर मटेरियल सप्लाई करना हो तो उससे बेहतर है कि हम 2% 1% ज्यादा देकर हम लोग मटेरियल हमारे सप्लायर से क्यों न ले. आपकी क्या राय है इस पर?
Actually, bank guarantee it is a sort of a backup as a security, like every financial institution takes, because banks भी बिना बैंक गारंटी के बिना सिक्योरिटी के तो देते नहीं, तो हमें भी कोई ना कोई सपोर्ट तो चाहिए ना टू फाइनेंस. तो इसीलिए हम बैंक गारंटी इसमें बेसिकली लेते हैं, और बैंक गारंटी अगेन becomes an instrument as a security to us.
ओके, बट इस पर कुछ ऐसा, क्योंकि देखिए बहुत सारे एसएमईज के पास सुविधा होती नहीं है बैंक गारंटी देने की, अब कभी कभी बैंक में पैसा रख के गारंटी देने की, तो इस पर ऐसा कुछ किया जाए कि कुछ लेवल तक, कुछ लिमिट तक एक उनको लिमिट दिया जाए कि ये लिमिट तक, जैसे अभी बैंक फाइनेंस होता है 2 करोड़ का कोलैटरल फ्री लोन है, अगर वो कंपनी 2 करोड़ कोलैटरल फ्री लोन नहीं ले रही है तो उसी को अगर आपके यहाँ पर इस्तेमाल किया जाए वैसे सिस्टम.
आपका सजेशन बहुत सही है, आपका सजेशन बहुत सही है, और इसमें बिकॉज ये जो कोलेटरल फ्री लोन्स है ये गवर्नमेंट ने डिफरेंट नोडल एजेंसीज बनाई है.
सही बात है,
तो गवर्नमेंट जो है ना डिस्बर्स कर रही है, तो हम इसको चाहेंगे कि हम भी गवर्नमेंट से अप्रोच करें और हमें भी ये जो ना इसमें इस नोडल एजेंसीज में शामिल किया.
सिंह साहब बहुत बड़ा
वेरी
इंटरेस्टिंग. सिंह साहब एक बहुत बड़ा एक ड्रास्टिक चेंज हो सकता है हमारे इंडस्ट्री में, एमएसएमई सेक्टर में, अगर आप ये आपके डीसी साहब और सेक्रेटरी साहब से बात करेंगे कि मैं भी आज सजेशन भेजता हूँ, एनएसआईसी के माध्यम से हम हमारे इंडिया के एमएसएमई सेक्टर का जो रॉ मटेरियल का जो फाइनेंसिंग सिस्टम है, अगर इसको बाय कुछ लिमिट तक, जैसे 5 करोड़ का टर्नओवर कंपनी का है, उसका कंजम्पशन समझो 2.5-3 करोड़ तक है, उसमें से कुछ पैमाने तक उनको अगर हम लोग कोलैटरल फी जैसे लोन देते, वैसे अगर उनको कुछ पैमाने पे चार्जेस देकर अगर ये फाइनेंसिंग किया जाए, रॉ मटेरियल फाइनेंसिंग, तो मुझे लगता है आज की डेट में जितना हमारे सतीश वाघ जी विल बी एग्री विथ मी दैट एक तो हमारा मार्जिन बहुत कम हुआ है, इवन जीएसटी के सामने हमारे मार्जिन बहुत कम हुआ है. नंबर 2, रॉ मटेरियल का रेट बहुत आगे ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है. आप बल्क परचेस करने की वजह से आपको बहुत बड़ा उसका रेट में बहुत कमी होगी, और ये सपोज अगर ये रॉ मटेरियल हम लोग परचेस भी करते हैं, इंपोर्ट भी करते हैं कहीं से, तो उसकी कॉस्ट भी कम आ जाएगी, सप्लाई में भी अच्छा, सप्लाई चेन में मैनेजमेंट में हमारा काम बन जाएगा. और मुझे लगता है एमएसएमई सेक्टर जो फेस करती है प्रॉब्लम रॉ मटेरियल नहीं की वजह से, ऑर्डर उन्हें छोड़ना पड़ता है, तो मुझे लगता है ये बहुत बड़ा एक गेम चेंजर होगा और हम एसएमई सेक्टर को बड़े पैमाने पे चैंपियंस करते हैं. आपकी क्या राय है?
मैं इसमें सबमिट करना चाहूंगा कि हम ऑलरेडी बल्क डिस्काउंट जो है बड़े सप्लायर से ऑलरेडी ले रहे हैं, एंड वी आर पासिंग 3/4 of that discount whatever we are getting from bulk suppliers, we are passing on to the units. We are simply keeping 25% as handling charges. तो हम
नहीं,
ऑलरेडी
मैं मानता हूँ आपका सही है, लेकिन हम चाहते हैं कि एसएमई सेक्टर को कुछ पैमाने तक, कुछ अमाउंट तक, कुछ लिमिट तक, ये बिना कुछ गारंटी लिए, बिना कुछ इसको अगर हम लोग दे सकते हैं, बट उसका कुछ एक रेटिंग होना चाहिए। ऐसा नहीं
कुछ
कि
वाया मीडिया होना चाहिए।
कोई भी कंपनी को उठा के दे दिया और डुबा दिया, ऐसा नहीं। उसके
Because जो
कुछ पैमाने,
suppliers-
हाँ, टर्म्स बना के अच्छी तरह, तो मुझे लगता है एसएमई सेक्टर का रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल होगा, एसएमई सेक्टर को बहुत बड़ा सपोर्ट होगा, और गवर्नमेंट की जो हमारे टारगेट ग्रोथ बढ़ाने की जो हो रही है, उसमें बड़ा पैमाने पे फायदा
नहीं, आपका पॉइंट बिल्कुल सही है, आपका पॉइंट बिल्कुल सही है कि हमें कुछ परसेंटेज उनको कोलेटरल फ्री देना चाहिए। लेकिन इसमें मेरा सबमिशन ये है कि जो बल्क सप्लायर्स हैं, दे ऑलवेज सप्लाई द गुड्स अगेंस्ट एडवांस पेमेंट। तो यदि हम उसको वैसे देंगे तो हमें तो उनको एडवांस पेमेंट अगेंस्ट देना पड़ेगा। तो देयर शुड बी अ मैकेनिज्म कि वो भी हमें बिलिंग बेसिस पे
चलिए, इसको मैं भी कुछ पैमाने पे सेक्रेटरी साहब से बात करता हूँ, लेते हैं, और आप भी चेयरमैन साहब से बात करके इसको इंटरनल,
हम जो ना आगे पास होंगे।
हाँ, मॉडल बनाइए कुछ। तो मुझे लगता है सिंह साहब का जो हमारा चैंपियंस करने का, जो एसएमई सेक्टर को या चैंपियंस में कन्वर्ट कराने का जो मुद्दा है, मुझे लगता है उसको हम आगे ले सकते हैं।
बहुत अच्छे मुद्दे यहाँ पर उठाए गए हैं, एंड आई फुली एंडोर्स इट। और मैं बिल्कुल इस बात पे सहमत हूँ कि यदि हम सभी लोग एक लाइन से जुट जाएं और हम सरकार का, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का सपना यदि पूरा करना चाहें एमएससीज को अपलिफ्ट करने के लिए, तो डेफिनेटली हम लोग जो ना बहुत जॉइंट तरीके से बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले कर सकते।
सही बात है। और सिंह साहब, डू यू वांट टू से समथिंग ऑन दिस?
नहीं, मैं I have been listening and I have noted down some of the suggestions that मैं अपने जो मैनेजमेंट को पुट अप करूंगा कि इस मॉडल को गवर्नमेंट से डिस्कस करके उसको इस तरीके से मॉडिफाई।
ठीक है।
लाइक योर जो कोलेटरल फ्री आपने कहा है, दैट इज वेरी पॉइंट, इफ इट इज पॉसिबल फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट टू प्रोवाइड अस समथिंग।
नहीं, जरूर, ये बहुत अच्छा मुझे पॉइंट सूझ गया आज, और आई थिंक दिस विल बी लाइक अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग फॉर फुलफिलिंग। हाँ, तो इसको हम आगे बढ़ाते हैं, और आपका अभी दीक्षित साहब से मैं अलग से बात करता हूँ, इस पे एक मॉडल बना के हम लोग कुछ कर सकते हैं। मिस्टर वाग, यू वांट टू से समथिंग, और वी विल क्लोज डाउन दिस डिस्कशन नाउ।
Anybody has anything, we can ask.
Yeah, ठीक है। So Singh साहब, thank you very much, and I
everyone.
wish your tenure will be very beneficial to SME sector। और मुझे लगता है चैंपियंस करने के लिए यही मौका है, आने वाले हर 2 साल में हमें, मुझे लगता है यही मौका से अगर हम चलेंगे तो $5 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी को बढ़ावा देने के लिए बहुत बड़ा काम एसएमई सेक्टर कर सकती है। और आज की जो सिचुएशन में जो अनसर्टेनिटी तैयार हो गई है, और चाइना को कम्पीट करने के लिए, वर्ल्ड मार्केट को कम्पीट करने के लिए, मुझे लगता है एसएमई सेक्टर अच्छा रोल अदा कर सकती है एक पैमाने पे, कि एमएसएमई मिनिस्ट्री हमें बहुत सपोर्ट कर सकती है। एनएसआईसी कैन प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल। महाराष्ट्र पोल्यूशन बोर्ड भी अच्छा सपोर्ट करे, हमारे एसएमई सेक्टर को ज्यादा तकलीफ नहीं दे, उनको कोई इश्यूज ज्यादा क्रिएट नहीं, उनके इश्यूज भी सेटल करे तुरंत। और जो पोल्यूटिंग कंपनी है, उनको भी मेरा सुझाव रहेगा कि लोगों के हेल्थ का भी ध्यान रखकर अपनी इंडस्ट्री चलाइए। और आज के इस दौर पर मुझे लगता है कि यही का टाइम है कि हमें गवर्नमेंट को और अपने इंडिया को सपोर्ट करे और ग्रो करे, और चाइना को या अदर मार्केट को कम्पीट करे। थैंक यू, मायूरी।